Hey guys, how's it going? Happy spring. I love spring. Spring doesn't love me. Been dealing with some, I don't know what, allergies. Maybe a little strep. Maybe a little, I don't know what. Hold on just a second. I got a little ink there. I've been sick since I came on here last time. I think it was Saturday before Easter. And yeah, that's gonna have to move this one in, move that one out. It's a little thick. I felt my throat getting a little scratchy that day, but then the next day I couldn't swallow, and you know the deal. But it proceeded to be a pretty sick week. Had a little chest infection, sinus infection, had some fluid in my ear, all sorts of little things. I'm just gonna try that one more time all over. Okay. And while I've got it, I'm gonna stamp one more. I can line it up there. I've got to be fast because I wanted to emboss it, but we'll see. But yeah, so I got the ooey gooeys, but this morning is the first time I've actually felt halfway decent, and I'm so excited because yesterday, I went to a local doctor, right, just to get my antibiotic and all the stuff. And so I got the stuff, and it was just like a Z-Pack. You guys know what those are? And it's only like 5 days. So, gotta get the corner. I'm gonna have to raise this up a little bit so that's not so, is that a little crooked? I don't know. Maybe it is, I'm not sure. Anyway, so yesterday I went ahead and called the online doctor because I was out of the antibiotics and I felt like I just needed a little something else. Typically with a Z-Pack, it takes me 2 to get over my stuff. I don't know if it's because they're shorter or if they're not as strong, or I don't know. But they will work. It just takes another one. And so anyway, I called to get another one, and they called back, and I had to drive all the way across the mountain to go because our pharmacy, our local Walgreens closed here. And and our local, we have one local pharmacy now, and it's like a little, like an individual pharmacy, or, you know, privately owned. And so they're closed on Saturdays. So seeing as how it was Saturday, then they're not open until Monday, and I didn't really want to wait till Monday, so I did the drive across the mountain, and which kind of feeling bad on the way and things, but this doctor gave me some steroids, which the first one did not. And I'm telling you, even though getting expensive is sick, because after you pay for all the medicine, the cough medicine, the antibiotics, and the this and the that, and the eardrops, and the nose spray, and they gave me some kind of little cough pills too, called Tessalon Pearls. Anyway, and I did that twice, basically, and but the other one the online guy gave me steroids, and so I really think that made me feel better. But they also made me super hot and think I was having hot flashes and get ready to go through menopause or something, because I was so hot. And then I realized, oh yeah, they do kind of make you feel that way. So, because you start off with like 3 the first day or whatever it is. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to turn this heat gun on. I'm going to get it over here to the side so you can't, like, it's not as loud, but still going to be loud, I guess. So, all right, here it is. be good. Oh, hang on, guys. I got to get that 1 second. The phone is ringing. Nope, it was nobody. That was my father's girlfriend, and I will not be answering that call. Y'all know how I feel about her. Okay, one more little bit right there. Okay, so like I said, or Amanda said anyway, I'm trying to make a special birthday card. So I wanted to stamp a couple just to kind of, you know, if I mess up, because it's a good chance. So, all right, start with this one, I guess. So I've embossed the background, although you can't really tell once I cover it up, but you can there, and I cut a thing for the inside already. So you wouldn't have to sit through any of that. But this is the color scheme we're going for. And I haven't actually tried these markers out, but I know I want some sun here. So here, Miss wishing her many trips around the sun. Bright little sun blessings, you know. Okay, yeah. I wanted 2 colors, but you can kind of tell the difference on this. It's kind of got a stained glass look, which I kind of want to do the moon, maybe different. I'm not really sure. I don't know yet, but I definitely want lots of greens in there. So just move the yellows over here. Okay, so I'm just going to try some of these. These are really dark. I'm going to put those at the end. I'm going to kind of try to lay these in order so I can see what I'm doing. That's pretty dark. That's pretty dark. I want them similar but different, if you know what I mean. They're just getting all... Ooh, that's too dark. Okay. I bet these are too. Yeah. Okay, so let me switch over to one bright green. I think I'm going to do the moon. That's what I'll do in bright green. And it will not be different, I don't think, unless I decide to cover it up with some darker color. But and I thought about putting glossy accents on this. Let me know what you guys think. And then I'm going to do this around here in that pretty green. What is that? Nile green or something like that. I think I'm going to need glasses in the future. But yeah, I'm excited to be feeling just a little more human. I have coughed and coughed and coughed, and my back has been like killing me, and which I guess are my lungs. But I wanted to go on to the doctor so that you know, that things didn't like get way worse or anything with my blood clot issues in my lungs already. So I kind of wanted to just, you know, make sure that was okay, I guess you could say. And so yeah, one over there, one there, one there. Let's keep one go up there. Maybe I should put a little yellow in this, you think? I don't know. Let's try some. That was the first color, wasn't it? That's pretty dark. It's a little darker than what I wanted to go, but I think it'll be okay. But yeah, so I'm excited. I hope it keeps up. I didn't cough too much last night, so I'm pretty excited about that, to be honest. I think I will do right through here a little bit. I don't think that'll be bad. But that's still, I know it sounds like yuck, but still sounds a lot better. Okay, we could do one little bit of bright green down here, I suppose. It wouldn't hurt too bad, I guess. I don't think I have all that many greens, except I have like some sort of lime greens maybe, but I don't feel like that's quite what we're going for. So I may go in with this lighter yellow just for a little bit of something else. And I don't know. Hope for the best there. Okay, so let's go with this bright here, because we did a bright over here. Just finish it off with this one, I think. Can't hardly see it, but I'm going to give the cat a little green eye. And I think I'm going to do all the broken pieces up here, this color. I believe. Father should be coming in from church here in just a minute. I'm trying to get this done. Let's see. I never know what I want to put on the inside, but it's going to be something magical birthday or, you know, something. Yeah, I think I heard his car. I just still didn't get much sleep, even though I didn't cough a whole lot last night, because there was a cat outside, and I don't know where these cats come from. There's so many stray cats and dogs in our neighborhood that it's crazy. But it was at the back door and then hiding under my car, and I was determined to just leave this one alone and let it hopefully go on down the road somewhere. But it was gone this morning, but the dogs whined and whatever at it last night a lot. And I told them it was just a cat. They'd seen a cat before. It's okay. It's going to be fine. But it started about, I guess, about 2 a.m. And so I thought, well, if it's there this morning, I would just give it one little meal for its journey. But I'm not keeping it. And so anyway. But luckily it was gone, so I don't have to try to find it a home and go through all the stuff, and you know. But so we still didn't get a lot of sleep, but at least it wasn't from coughing. So hopefully tonight I can sleep, and who knows, we might just feel human. It could happen. It could, I think. It's been a while. Okay. Scared to do this. but it's pretty stark white. I feel like it needs a little hint of color around it somehow. I've been so bummed. I read last night that Katzelcraft is closing. The stamp store, you know, the online place. And they actually bought Stampotique, which was all the little cool, weird stamps I used to buy. And I love those things. And so I was bummed when they were closing, but Katzelcraft bought them, so I thought there's still, you know, hope. And so, and the couple of the designers were still, especially like Daniel Torrente, I think's his name. He was my favorite. He was still going to put out some, and that was going to be awesome. And he did, but it was just a few. And anyway, now they're gone. So that means that line, I guess, is forever gone as well. So that's, you win some, you lose some, I guess. But I feel like all these stamp stores are closing. We've had like Frantic Stamper closing, and she's still open technically right now until sometime this year. We're not really sure when. But she's selling out, not restocking anything, things like that. So won't be there for long. But Heartfelt Creations. Who else? So now we got Katzelcraft, Stamp Boutique. Somebody else I'd heard of. Oh, Del Bellows, where I always get my Lavinia stamps. Ugh. And I actually emailed Simon Says the other day because they haven't got them in yet. They haven't responded. It was the weekend, so asking when they would get them in, because I love this new Dreamatorium collection, but everywhere is sold out of most of them. You can get 2 or 3, but like if you want the set, then it's not happening. What's it called? Top Flight Stamps said they might get some back in, so maybe. But Del Bellows was in fairly close to me in Kentucky, and they shipped really quick, so that means I got them, you know, just a few states away, and that was cool. But I don't know. I did get so here's my card, y'all. I don't know for sure if I'm gonna add any of these or these. I'm just gonna kind of think about it. But I did want to add a little sentiment strip, probably. Elizabeth cut these out for me, and they were so awesome. I like this. I'm so glad you were born, but I think I might like it better in the black for this, possibly. Put that down there, maybe, or you think up here, maybe up there. I don't mind that. Or there. I think I like that. Okay, that's sold. So, I don't think I'm going to add any of these. I think it might actually take away from it. So, we're just going to go with that. And I don't think, since I did emboss it, and it's already got that little bit of glossy look, I don't think I'm going to add the glossy accents. I think it's pretty good without it. I do have it out just in case, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll think about placement, but anyway, I'm pretty sure it's going to be right there. And so anyway, there's the card, and here is the stamp set. It's a cute little, you know, all kinds of kitties, but several kind of celestial looking cats, and here's one with kind of a little cathedral look. Wish I could find my dies that were like that. I might have used that one, that I really liked, kind of another trip around the sun and that kind of thing with this one for the birthday. So but this is I don't know where it's from, but it was from AliExpress, which I'm also kind of bummed about because I did get a few things in. I should have saved them to show you guys. I already put them away. It was just like a handful. It was a few like spring bunny things, but none of my stuff that was on that March 23rd or whatever, they made it to the last point here, so I know they're in the United States. It's like the last point until it gets to me, but it's just never arrived. And that was on March 23rd, so I'm thinking it's been a month, it's probably not coming. But they did give me my money back for most of them. But the one they haven't yet is the big one that I bought for like 50 some dollars, and I bought the whole set. And I can't get them from Simon because they're sold out. And but I did watch Simon Says Stamp Live the other day, and ended up ordering a little set of embossing folders because they were talking about their, I want to say pre-pandemic, oh my gosh, their pre-tariff prices. And that kind of like scared me. I'm like, oh no, because I love, basically there's several things I like with stamping. Okay, there's the stamps because you can't stamp without those, right? Next would probably be my Misty tool that I use all the time. Literally this ink pad in Nocturne because I love this so much. And my rolls of tape, and then embossing folders, okay? And I love the Simon, specifically the Simon Says Stamp 3D embossing folders. I think they do a great job. They don't tear my paper. They work perfect in my machine. It's all just easy. And they have some great designs. So anyway, so they were talking about the pre-tariff prices, and that all those are made in China. And so they're definitely going to go up. And the way things are going up like crazy, I decided, well, I'll just do that. I'm going to have to research as far as, because I was thinking anyway about this summer, I have plenty of stamps. I don't need to order any more stamps. I did order quite a few from AliExpress recently, just trying to beat the tariffs and all that. I'd still like to order more, but like today I just put one in my cart and was going to check out. I was just kind of checking, and there was a I believe it's $52 or $54 added whatever from that for the import things once it got here. So yeah, that's for like a $6 stamp set. So yeah, I'll pass on that, thanks. But maybe it'll come down, I don't know. But I am scared it's going to price everybody out of the craft market in general, and I don't know how much things will go up. Like I looked at just a regular price stamp set this weekend, some kind of new roses thing that Altenew had, and it was $94. I mean, it was like a stamp set, a die, and a, what do you call it thing? Stencils, and that's just too much for one, basically one set. I know it's multiple things with it, but it's basically one set, So I'm bummed about that. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to go through some things and see if my consumables are made here or made in China, and if they're going to go up outrageously in things, and try to stock up on some re-inkers, I've got a pretty good amount of cardstock, but there's still some certain colors and things I would like to stock up on. But yeah, to make use of my ink pads or any new pads I need, or maybe glues or tape, I don't know, just things like that. But as far as stamping, I've got stamps and dies to last me until I die, so I'm good there. Do I like new ones? Of course, but do I need them? No. But hopefully, things will come down and get back to normal and all that. We'll see. But I don't know. But let me know what you guys are thinking about prices and crafting, and what your plan is. And, there's some things I don't mind putting more money into, but I don't know. I feel like they've got to be really, really versatile, But anyway, I'm going to get off here for now and stop blabbering on. So I'm going to go glue this down. And thanks for watching. And I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.